it's different, well, they're equated to what their education was like. Oh my gosh, that's not the way I learned math. Well, that's fine. You don't like it because it's not the way you did it, but wow, we've got these results and we've got this research that said this is a great thing.
And you know what else I think hampers us as traditional districts? I'll just consider us all traditional districts if that doesn't offend anyone.
Yes, we are.
But one of the things that I hear over and over from teachers is we don't get a lot of parent involvement because maybe those parents didn't have a great experience in school either. This school doesn't look like the school those people went to. And that's why I think they feel more comfortable coming in here.
Yeah. My teachers are not even comfortable with parent involvement.
I think that's
strange, where we're at.
Yeah.
So we have to do this shift to invite them in.
We can't keep them out.
Yeah, we've got too much parent involvement.
I
mean, in a nice way.
That can be,
in a nice way.
I mean, if I could have, if I was comfortable with a parent being in my room all day long, every day, I would have, and it wouldn't be the same parent, it would be different parents.
But the question is
and
should the teacher...
I use them as much as I can. I don't have a problem. I have always told them, if you want to know what's going on, let me know.
But the question I think becomes, that I keep asking teachers is, should it be that you feel comfortable with parents? Why is that a choice?
They don't always make me comfortable, but I have always told them it's an open door policy.
But what you prefaced when you said your thing, like, if I felt comfortable having somebody in my room, the whole time school was going on, then I could. I heard you say that.
I think her point was it takes away from what I'm doing or what their purpose is there.
Right, they don't see it as...
They're not necessarily there. What I meant, I guess, when I said comfortable is if they were there to truly volunteer.
Right.
But the group I'm talking about are the parents who just want to come in and sit and hang out and see what their kid's doing.
And be like helicopter parents.
And then they want to go back and they want to talk over the fence porch or the back fence about, well, I saw your kid doing this, and they're not there for the right reason. That's what I meant when I guess when I meant comfortable.
So that's
because
part of
they're
this
not
parent
there.
coaching, I'm sure,
that they provide a ton of.
Which we don't do at all.
We don't provide enough parent support.
Well, because I don't think our parent, like if we offered, like at least in, don't get me wrong, I've been in pharmacy schools, which I got news for you. I'll put with, I mean, my building was 2 blocks from Cleveland Line, and I've been in Olentangy. Okay, I can't think of Ohio, a place you could go from bigger differences. I don't think if we offered a lot of those parent involvement type, right way parent involvement stuff, our parents, the right parents wouldn't be coming.
Right. That's what happens on our end, on the poverty end.
Yeah.
The right parents.
We would get people to say, "Oh, that's not me. I'm not going to that.
But the thing
I'm too busy."
They get them here, and they're high poverty.
But they have to do the 30
lottery
hours, and you get them in.
Yeah, but they have to do it, but only 92% do. What do you do? Go in and drag them, or do you?
But they're also here because this is a choice for them to be at a charter school as opposed.
And that's one of the pre-things in coming in and getting accepted here. You have to agree that you're going to do that parent involvement.
If you're going to be chosen to be in a charter school, I think the feel is different as a parent.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more.
So you don't think that it would be doable in a traditional district?
I'm not saying it wouldn't be doable. I'm just saying I think parents. I know parents who have kids in. I mean, I realize charter and private schools can be different. You know, but those who are their kid is in a private school in Columbus, their buy-in is a lot more involved than.
But then, okay, now I'm taking myself out of that. As a parent here,
not all
walking
parents,
into this launch, oh my gosh, that is so welcoming.
Yeah.
Right. You know,
Every
so maybe
morning
there's
they
something
have
that we have to do. My building, my district has to do different.
Well, I could
Just
tell
for-
you
yeah.
just the difference that the morning having the launch, and I was telling you this too. You know, like when I was in principal in a building, kids came in late. Why are you late? Fill it up, thing, da da da. These kids can walk in within a designated time. Their parents take them to the line. Nobody's saying, you know, like, you're late. They're saying, welcome, come join where we are. You know, all of these things, and that's quite right, and that's so different than I think what we do. At least what we do in Roseville.
And I think the thing that I go back to is, once again, I've been in those two polar opposites. Believe me, they are polar opposites. But I think when push comes to shove, yeah, we need that community involvement in both places. But I think what it comes down to is what's happening when they're here. And I mean, I think that community involvement is here because they have lots of backing. But I really think it's about those things that they're doing when those kiddos are here. Truly make that difference. I mean, everything's done with a purpose. I think in my school, I mean,
They walk. They walk with.
Yeah, they do things, but they do it because we saved to do it. This is very intentional. This is the purpose about going to school. You will go to college. You will, you know. I think our teachers do things.
Classroom names are all colleges. Did
Yeah.
you notice?
Yeah, the Gators and the Browns and the Bears and.
My little bit of information on my ESL, because that totally tipped our district on its side when we got 19% in my building. They aren't anywhere else. They're just in my building. The total sense of community and that teamwork. I mean, in other places, it's all about my kid, what's for me, and that is not this culture at all. This culture is bringing it together, and so I mean, they really honored and respected that, and are building on that. And so now I'm trying to think how to do this where I'm at, because I think I have the beginnings of that, but I'm in a little teeny tiny Leroux, and I won't be next year. I'm going to be in the middle of a field 11 miles away, and these parents won't have access to even get to me.
I would love to.
Well,
Start
maybe you have to
walking.
go to them.
I'd love to
Like
go
they said,
door to door.
Well, I
I
know
do.
Right now,
do
just
your-
go door to
do your
door
teachers,
because we
do
have
your-
neighborhood.
My teachers
Some
not
kiddos
so
are supposed to be here.
much,
Some
but
kiddos
as a
are here.
guidance counselor,
Somewhere in that other
That's
place.
the only way I
And
can
just
make inroads to my
talk.
property, which is why I think they
You know what I
Do
mean?
whatever you want, yeah.
No, I couldn't do it. Oh my gosh. But I would just be so curious to get, you know, just going door to door because you have you have this neighborhood. Some kiddos are here. A lot of kids are in other places.
We do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm so
No,
sorry.